Hello children, I am Priyanka Goyal, your teacher. Welcome back to my another video. In this video we will continue our previous chapter of geography environment. In my earlier video I explained you about the environment and types of environment, what we see in the environment, what is environment composed of, and what are growing threats towards environment. Today we will discuss about that. So let's start. In my previous video I explained you about the three elements which support the life system. I explained you that how land, air and water, these three elements together, I repeat together these three elements create a zone which support a life system, that is called biosphere. Today we will understand biosphere with the help of a very simple diagram. See children, this is air and this is water and this is land. This is the area, this is the part where all three elements are interacting each other to form a life zone, that is biosphere. Now I will come to the another concept, ecosystem. Now we will try to understand the ecosystem. I hope you understood this biosphere. So I rub the board. What is ecosystem? This is a natural unit which is composed of two units, biotic and abiotic. Biotic and abiotic. I have given name to biotic living world. Living world. And abiotic non-living world. Non-living world. So, biotic is a living world in which everything which has life, will come under this living world, that is biotic. For example, everything which has life will come under this living world, that is biotic. For example, human, plant and animals. All organism, whether it is a smallest microorganism or a huge elephant, all living organism will come under this living world, that is biotic. Now abiotic. A biotic is a non-living world. The things which has no life will come under this category. For example, land, mountain, air, water, school, hospitals, buildings, bridges, whether they are made by man or created by nature, or all non-living things will come under this category of abiotic. Okay. Now see children, whether they are living things or non-living things, they are interconnected. They are interacted each other. Living organism depend on each other. They depend on living thing also. For example, we talk about a human. It depends on plant for food, and it depends on animal for milk or eggs. But at the same time, human depend on the land also. and for respire he depend on air also, and he also depend on water. So we can say ecosystem is a system. Ecosystem is a system in which both living and living or living organism are interacting each other, and they are interacting with their surrounding in which they live. So this dependence is called ecosystem. All organisms are dependent to each other. They depend on environment, and this create a ecosystem. There is a balance in this system. There is a balance in this ecosystem. Whenever this balance gets disturbed, we have to face many problems like global warming, like corona. Yes, this is a result of the disturbance in the ecosystem. Okay, now we will discuss about what are the growing threats towards our environment. See children, nature had gifted us very beautiful things, beautiful flowers, beautiful mountains, beautiful valleys, beautiful rivers. But what we did, we modify the environment, we disturb the environment, and we spoil the environment. If we will not take care of our environment, then consequences we have to face, whether it is global warming or the coronavirus. So we will understand this concept, what was the earlier time and what is today's time. We will try this concept by early man versus modern man. What early man used to do, he just adapted and adjusted according to the environment. But what modern man is today doing, he is not adjusting or adapting according to the environment, he is modifying, he is changing the environment, not adjusting, he is changing, and that change creates so many problems. So children, now this is the time we have to think about it. We have to save the environment, we have to preserve our environment. I am not saying that we should stop progressing and we should stop developing. We should not stop the developing or progressing, but we should take such type of measures which will not spoil the environment. For example, instead of petrol and diesel, we can use CNG gas, we can use biogas, we should use eco-friendly things. So children, save environment, save life. Bye bye. Have a nice day.